Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to vlog number 16 of the SUMMERCUT vlogage, and I think this is now week 19, if not 20, that we are entering in terms of diet. Because I skipped the first 2 or 3 weeks vlogging it. Nothing special happened, anyways. And we're not gonna count the two, I think even almost 3 weeks of preparation I did beforehand, where I was in a calorie deficit, but not too much. However, it was enough to lose certain amounts of water weight, which we all talked about, yada yada yada. Anyways, guys, I'm back. And first of all, very, very much sincere apology from my side. I did not vlog the week within the last week of before the deload, and I didn't vlog the week of the deload. Um, However, now we are back within the first week of the bonus diet that I added, and now I'm just gonna go over all the things that happened. It wasn't too crazy, guys. You didn't miss too much. I did keep streaming, or at least try to. There was some footage definitely, and we're gonna go over some stuff that you guys might have missed. And yeah, I'm pretty happy to show you the progress and stuff so far. Uh, in the first place, this was supposed to be the end of the diet after 19 weeks now, and I was quite happy with the results. However, I think like can keep going, and I'm just gonna keep going because of one fact, mostly alone probably, because this month is left with enough free time that I can just do it. So this is like the sole reason that I wanna keep on going. It's just because I can do it, and I know that starting next month I'm gonna be very, very stressed and not be able to um, you know be in a caloric deficit. And also physique wise, I didn't really ever get rid of this whole last bit of belly that I had under my belly button, so I really wanted to attack it a little bit more. So I'm gonna add another weeks of bonus diet, probably 3 or 4 weeks even. I'm gonna go with reps in reserve by 3, 2, 1, 0 deload. There's not gonna be half steps in between. So basically the first two mesocycles were the length of 8 weeks, and now the last third of this whole ordeal, I'm gonna add 4 weeks of a mesocycle. So in total, it was 3 mesocycles, which we could have maybe spread out evenly better, and have like 6 or 7 weeks of a mesocycle length. But it's fine. Nevertheless, I'm fine with this, and it's gonna be good. So uh, let's go about a few notes that I made here, and talk about everything we did. All right, so first of all, let's address my neck. It's still feeling very good. It's a little bit weird, but nothing changed since the last time I updated you guys on my neck. So I'm still in a very, very good space with my neck. I think it's healing better now. As soon as I upped the calories, I also felt a very big improvement in my in the health of my neck. And however, nothing much changed. So there's not much more to say. In terms of my sleep, the melatonin and sleeping pills are completely gone. I do not need them anymore. Firstly, the deload week was nice on calories, so I was uh, regenerating, recuperating, and getting my sanity back in the sleep department. But most of all, you might have heard about me talking about it during the streams. I got this THC spray now from my doctor. It's a Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol, and I haven't smoked weed for long, long, long ass time. And this tastes just like weed, just like I remember it. But most of all, it takes a lot of stress off my neck, like the muscle tension alleviates, the muscles relax. It's very nice. It gets me giga sleepy, and the one con is really that it gets me hungry as fuck. So that's another thing that you know comes with it. But I'm gonna, I guess, take it as it is, and definitely gonna try to use it as low as possible, as less as possible. But I'm gonna tell you something. It is effective, so there is an effect. Okay, so today and yesterday I weighed in at 92 kg. So you might have heard me talk about during the deload week gaining 6 kilograms back. First of all, let me tell you, at the end of at the end of the eight week of the second mesocycle, this is so complicated. At the end of the diet before this last deload that happened last week, I weighed in at 90 kg. Also, I'm going to talk about the water loading and how that went, the experiment. But yeah, I weighed in at 90 kg. So this would have been, if I did not continue the diet as I am right now, the end weight of mine, and pretty much depleted on water as well, and just 90 kg. About the water thing, we have to touch upon another time, but or later. But yeah, so 90 kg was the weight. And then during the whole deload week, I gained back 6 kilograms of weight, and it was solely water. And it was a crazy experience. I got like immediate blood pressure issues, immediate how do you say, like a certain stuff happened to my body that I absolutely can only contribute or attribute to the water weight. And like my legs would swell up and really hurt from just carrying my weight around. Like walking around would have given me such an insane leg pump because my legs had to work so much more, especially my calves and the lower part. And I noticed like breathing was worse. My what's it called? The sleep. It's not apnea. Is it apnea when you snore during sleeping, when lying on your back? I think I had a feeling it coming back slightly. I know it was quite strong when I was doing the bulk in the winter last year, but yeah, I had a feeling it was coming back. So that is something that I did not want to keep the weight, and really wanted to get rid of it fast. And I was actually very sad that my water flux is so crazy and just like getting back 6 kilograms back. But it was just my diet. I ate like a absolute crazy person. I ate everything. I'm gonna talk about what I ate in a second. But it must have been like all the fat, the glycogen, the carbohydrates I ate, all the water just rushed back into my system in a really, really big way and in an unhealthy way. And now, since finishing the deload week and reducing the calories again, by the way, we reduced the calories now to 1800 calories tops, like 1850. But 1800 calories should be good enough for me to keep my sanity. 1450 was way too much. Like I will never go down to 1450 again, I believe. In the future, we know better, and we're just gonna, it is how it is. Some people respond better to a lower calorie deficit. Some people respond better to more cardio. In my case, if you can remember, at the start of the second mesocycle, I think in like week 2 or something, I actually got sick just from doing too much cardio. So I had to dial down the cardio and turn up and decrease the the calories. It's all crazy. But yeah, so this was the thing. Um, from 90 kg at the end of the diet, at the end of the second mesocycle, to 96 kg during the deload week, which was last week, and then today I weighed in at 92 kg. And there's a bunch of pictures I posted, of course, on Instagram and stuff, and I want to show you guys how I looked this morning. So this is this morning with 92 kg, and I look a little bit more depleted. My muscles have zero pump in this picture, and you definitely can see a little bit of blurry abs still shining through, and I'm very happy about it. But yeah, as I said, it's 92 kg, and what's most important in this picture, I have zero flex going on. I wanted to be as relaxed as possible, and that's what I did. And yeah, the little flap you can see at my belly button is still persistent, and it's giving me a rough time. But this is basically like the last part that we are attacking now with the bonus 3 or 4 weeks that we're gonna add. And it could improve, it should improve, but it might not get uh, completely, it might not completely vanish. And then it just is how it is. So I'm not gonna be able to diet more, and we're just gonna maintain. Maybe we can recomp a little bit during the maintenance phase, but I'm actually planning a bulk. So, I'm probably gonna get it back, but the way we're gonna attack the bulk is also gonna be very, very lean and stuff. And it's another science, a whole science for itself. We're gonna touch upon that when the time comes. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the picture of myself looking how I looked this morning with 92 kg, and basically saying 92 kg is like now my maintenance weight, I believe. First I thought it was like 93 kg, which was Also a little bit critical for my head, like just having 3 kg of extra water. But the from 93 kg during this phase from deloading to now, basically with the whole week I had 1800 calories only. Losing another this 1 kg, basically getting onto my maintenance weight of 92 kg now is feels very good. Having 2 kg of water flux feels amazing. Not too crazy, not too, outer worldly. Even though I had the 6 kg gain, it was just like a shock response of my body. And but yeah, so the way this happens for sure is my body was in such a depleted state, in an absolute starvation mode. When I gave it back all these nutrients and food, it just sucked it up. And I got pictures for you guys to see how I actually look. If you can remember, I might have to let's see. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys how I looked in the last week of the cut. Very depleted. Let me show you right now. Can I full screen this? Oh, not really. Okay, but you guys should actually get the picture here. So you can see myself being very cut, very striated. This was like the end of the second mesocycle. I look photoshopped. It's pretty cool. I never looked as chiseled as this, I believe. Last year was very, very close, so for sure. But as you can see, my muscles look very skinny, very depleted. There was zero glycogen going on. However, I think during this time, there was a salt loading going on, which was a very minute, like cosmetic bump in the pump department. It was a fake pump. It was no real pumps. Like there was no glycogen. I can absolutely tell you there was no glycogen. It like every movement felt horrible. So this was during the week, the last week of the mesocycle, where I would reverse the diet slowly, and on Wednesday start increasing the calories from 1450 to 2000 slowly, and then also started with the water loading and salt loading. I'm gonna touch upon in a second, and then this was Wednesday. Wednesday. This was Friday, I believe, from the week, and then the water load also stopped at this day. But yeah, I have to keep it separate because there's like a whole nother thing. Right. So let me get you the footage of how I looked during the deload then, which is a few days after this. So the deload week, I did not stream at all. What we did, however, was work out in the open a little bit. And I was trying to stream it like from outside. But it was very rough because my phone actually got shut down in the sun when it turned out to be too hot. And another thing was the internet connection, where I just could not have any sound going because the internet connection was too bad to have a good quality sound going. However, the picture was fine, so the picture looked fine. But so this is me in the park working out during the deload week. Deload week basically means, guys, doing half the sets, half the reps, and eating on a maintenance calories. In my case, this was 2,700 to 2,800. On some days, I didn't really watch my calories at all because I was just feasting. And I'm gonna tell you what I ate in a second. But so these are my dips. Here we can see some pull-ups. They look really nice in these pictures, like fully, how do you say, saturated muscles, right? And just look at the range of motion of my pull-ups, because I have that long of arms. Like every pull-ups is like 2 pull-ups for you guys. But yeah, it's a very nice look I have here, I believe. Like very, very round muscles, just full of glycogen, full of carbs, looking very juicy. How many pull-ups was this? Easy. And then here's some more shots of me just looking big randomly. God damn, look how big I look. Holy shit. So this was with pump. I got my pump back for the first time again. I got like all this roundness going on in the muscles. My muscles were like bursting, dude. I got all this water back, all the glycogen back into the tissues and everything, and it was getting put to work, and I enjoyed it so much. Like I felt amazing. I felt really, really strong. This was really nice. And I was the biggest dude at the park. There were so many people working out in the end, coming around. And I walk around, dude, later then in the day with so many people, and more were coming and taking their shirts off and stuff. And I would just still be the biggest guy. I was like, what the fuck? I never had that feeling, guys. That was crazy. So this is me at 96 kg ish, and 6 kilograms is just water. It's crazy, dude. Oh my god, look how huge I look. God damn, look at this rear delt. My muscles are just bursting, dude. It's crazy. Like this condition, I would love to keep forever. Just from the looks, right? But like feeling wise, it was horrible because it was like the blood pressure issues came around and stuff. This is a nice point of view. But yeah, just to show you guys some flexing going on here. Look at the shoulders. Oh my fucking god, dude. The cuts are insane. It's really nice, dude. So what happened was we kept the leanness. We kept the cuts from the diet from getting to 90 kg. Remember, we started at 107, 108 kg with water, had the preparation weeks of 2 or 3 weeks, cut down 6 kilograms, exactly like how as many as I gained back, right? We cut 6 kilograms, so we basically started our diet on 101, 102 kg officially without water, and then we cut down to 90 kg. So we basically lost 11 kilograms of fat, I would say, within 19 weeks. And yeah, so this was during the deload. And is there more to show? No, I think the VOD is still up, but it's muted. So if you guys wanna check it out, you can check it out. But there's no sound. I'm sorry for that. Not even music or something. I might try to like figure out how to add music during the outside streams, if there's gonna be any more. Because outside you can't really do like the bench press and stuff, you know. But still, this was effective workouts. Like even though you guys see me now just doing the pull-ups and dips, I did it in like a lot of different grip variations and stuff, and did a few of supersets, and it was very, very effective. I got an insane pump. Yeah, it was a good time. Looking huge as fuck. Every woman that would walk by, all eyes on me. I can tell you, dude. I felt it and I knew it. I looked at them and they would not hide it, dude. That was crazy. Oh dear. So this is this deload week. Excellent deload week. It was like a vacation. I felt really nice. And then let me check my notes. Yeah. So this happened during the deload week. That's the quickest recap I can give you guys. I don't want to talk about it too much more because, as I said, it's like not the end of the diet. We're just gonna keep on going now, and we're gonna talk about everything in a huge recap afterwards, anyways. But so we started back now with the diet. This was the first week of it with 3 reps in reserve. We had the Monday's workout of doing the usual. Did I do the usual things of having pull day with back and stuff, back and biceps, and then we did push day with chest on Wednesday. I think I skipped the Muay Thai. I skipped the boxing, of course, because my shoulder thing. However, my shoulder did improve. I'm gonna touch upon my shoulder too in a second. And then Friday, this last Friday, the stream 2 days ago, we had like a freestyle session. Dude, hold on, before we continue, let me show you guys what I eat before I forget it. What I ate. This video might be all over. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to have some red thread in here to understand what's going on, because I have notes and stuff, but it doesn't even help. I'm I'm a little chaotic in my brain right now. So the thing I did was, for the weekend of the deload week, entering the deload week, and the way the secret recipe to looking as I did in the park right now was one ingredient only, dude. It was, as I said in the week before's vlog, that I'm craving as much. I'm gonna eat as much chocolate as I'm gonna be able to, because I'm craving chocolate so much. That's exactly what I did. So what I did is I got me one of those. It was like a 600-gram loaf of these things. I don't know what the name is. It's called Butterzopf in German. And then I got myself a 1 kilogram, like the whole thing, 1 kilogram. It was a special offer. It was a sign from God. 1 kilogram of Nutella. And I ate the whole loaf. I think it was on Sunday, maybe Saturday. I'm not sure. No, it was on Sunday. I think I ate a whole loaf, like 600 grams. I think it's like 2,000 calories or something, and like 250 grams of Nutella with it. If you know how much 250 grams of Nutella is, it is so much. It is crazy. But I just ate it over the whole day, and I felt very sick afterwards, but very satisfied. And that alone helped me to replenish my glycogen in this insane way. Of course, I kept eating more fats and more salty foods and stuff. Didn't really look too much on the food I ate. I did eat pasta, meat sauce. I made burgers. I ate steak. I had the usual foods that I ate before, and then I just added those cheat foods, right? I should have posted more of the foods I did eat during the deload, but maybe I'm gonna do it in the next one, so next month. But yeah, so this happened, and then this is the secret sauce to looking big, guys. It was really nice. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the symptoms that I mentioned a few vlogs ago, or over the last few vlogs, and a lot of them improved, absolutely due to the calorie deficit, or rather the increase now. So my knee pain is gone. My jaw pain is improving drastically. Some days it's not hurting at all. Yesterday it hurt a little bit again, because I think because I was using it so much again, because it didn't hurt. But today it feels okay. I didn't really eat today much, but we will see. The pain in my fingers, especially like top of my hand right here, is also gone. It's like the skeletal pain is gone. And the cravings for sweets we beat in by having this Nutella 1 kg binge. And then during the whole deload week, I would eat the rest of the whole glass of Nutella. And then when I couldn't scrape out the last bits of the Nutella, I just made a whole bowl of cereals into the glass of Nutella. So I put the cereals in there, and I put the milk in there, and then I just stirred until all the milk and the chocolate would have combined, and then I ate and drank it, and it was completely gone. So yeah, I got the pump back, as I said. I did work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the park, but I did not upload all the footage, or rather did not stream all the footage, as I said, because of these complications that I mentioned beforehand. But we did kept working out on the regular days currently, and I had just this insane pump. You guys saw it, so it was really really nice. Okay, so what did I interrupt to show you guys the food that I had? Let me think really quick. I think we are on the right point still. Anyways, so let's touch upon the salt loading really quick. To give you a recap, I was looking up in a bodybuilding forum like a salt loading, sodium water loading protocol, in order to trick your body to flush out the most water it can. For me, it was my show date basically was this Saturday before the deload week, to see how much body fat I really lost and stuff. And then we had this 1 week, basically like with the 92 kg I am at right now, with the little bit of extra water that I still carry, I believe. I'm back at where I was 1 month ago. And then 1 month ago I was 92 kg already, and then we got down to like 91 something, and then I added, and then the water loading salt protocol started. It was like a little bit more than a week before the end of the whole thing. I started doing it, and I just wanted to see how much we can emulate the pro bodybuilding's protocol. And what it was is just drinking 6 to 8 liters of water every day, and it was crazy hard. and eating a ton of salt. I was just eating salt by the spoon, mixing it in my water, getting a lot of salt on my food, which was highly unpalatable. I would not recommend. If you want to salt, just you know, put it into your water, into all your fluids over the whole day, and it should be good enough. 1 gram of carbohydrates would hold 4 grams of water. 1 gram of salt holds, or sodium rather, holds like 40 grams of water. So it's very, very strong. So the reason you do this by eating the salt in the water is to bloat on purpose, get like as much water retention and bloat into your system as possible, and trick your body into this being the new standard homeostasis. And then when you pull out all the salt in the water, in an abrupt manner, your body still is gonna keep flushing out the water by peeing, thinking it's still gonna get a take in of all this water and salt. But by not drinking anything, you still deplete yourself, and then basically you get rid of all the water you have. And so I did try to do this protocol, and it wasn't that successful. To touch upon what I mentioned in the start before I did this, so I was down to 91 point something kg, and then with the salt loading, we got back up to 93 kg, I think it was. So we definitely gained a ton of water during this phase. And then I believe I did it wrong or something. I might have not pulled the trigger too good with the salt and stuff. Uh, you do keep drinking the water for like a whole week, and then 3 days before you want to stop, you cut out all the salt and increase the potassium. If you know, like sodium is supposed to hold your water, and potassium is supposed to secrete your water. So you have like some kind of balance that you are manipulating. But as for the water itself, on the last day you would, or before the last day, you want to have your show or weigh in or whatever it is, where you want to be as lean as possible. You completely cut out the water abruptly, and then you get this flushing effect. So I believe the issue was because I did not cut the water too abruptly. I just kept holding on to the water. I kept drinking during the last week because I had to. The problem was I think it was a miscalculation of how I would behave and how I would have my water needs to be fulfilled. Because we did have a leg workout, and I still did cardio. So I was actually, I just needed the water, and it was so crazy hard during the whole rest of the day after the workouts not to drink anything. I always had to like keep my mouth wet or something, and I would dry out so much I actually got a headache. And then at night I would also drink a glass of water and just think to myself, what the fuck am I doing? So it did not really work out. However, from this 93 kg overnight, then I lost 3 kilograms. So we got to 90 kilograms. That's where we got to. Pretty much useless, a failed experiment. I mean, it was not useless. We definitely learned something about it. However, my expectation was to lose like 5 kg, maybe get to 88 kilograms. Still, 3 kilograms of water weight lost with this effect that I had now is okay. Like, it's fine. We we learned something, and it is what it is. Next time, if I try to attempt it again, maybe I do it better, and we go like next level with this and everything. I mean, I'm not doing any shows and nothing, so there's no reason for me really to do it just for the kicks though, because you have to have a reason for doing this stuff. And my reason is just that I have realized I'm getting older, and I want to see what am I capable of genetically, and just where I can, what I can become and where I can be at before I get too old and not be able to do this kind of stuff. So I think I'm in my prime still, so I'm just gonna try and do my best and go out with a bang, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that's as much as I can say to the water loading. I'm gonna touch upon it in another video again, as I said, but this should be all that you need to know in terms of what happened. But yeah, as I said, like with this whole sodium deal came like the swollen feet, the blood pressure issues, and I would never recommend it to anyone doing it. So then we slowly, after the deloads, reversed the diet. We reversed the diet for the deload, so we upped the calories, and then from the deload to this week, we reversed the diet again, going down. I am now at 1800 calories, as I said, and should be enough to lose. Probably it should be enough to lose 1 kg of weight, of good tissue, of the bad tissue a week, and In worst case, I think like 700 grams, 800 grams maybe. Don't take these numbers for absolute. It's just an estimate, and I'm still like trying to figure out my maintenance and stuff, which I think I have a good handle up on by now. But it's still something always evolving as well as adapting, and it's like something you cannot really grasp as a casual, anyways. And I think I showed you guys everything I wanted to show. So this Friday we had this freestyle weekend freestyle workout kind of thing. I actually skipped leg day. First time we skipped leg day and deviated from the whole plan. First time in 5 months, guys. I did not do cardio. I skipped cardio and I skipped leg day. Can you imagine? I was so strict with everything and it was so important to me. And now I just was like, what the fuck, fuck it. But it had a reason, and I think I did not touch upon it yet. But you might have noticed my mental state was deteriorating the past weeks. But I can just tell you, it's getting the depression spiral has reversed. I'm in a much better mode right now, and I might touch upon it at some other point. But just know things are getting better, and I've got this. How do you say? Trying to find a word for this. Let me find. I don't know. Okay. Excuse this brain fart. I don't have to touch upon it too much anyways, because it's none of your business, chat. But no, it's the depression I talked about a lot, and you might have seen the streams where I would just sob into the camera. It was a very rough time for me, guys, but as I said, I think it's coming to an end, because I've actually found my heart. I've talked to her finally, and been a roller coaster, guys. I'm still a little bit wrecked from this whole week. The whole week was incredibly hard for me, as I was trying to find her, and without any luck. But yeah, I got through to it. So, and should be good, guys. What else is there? So why did I talk about my depression? Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on with everything, guys. So the Boys season 4, I think, is coming out right now, which I'm very excited for. I saw the first 3 episodes. I'm gonna put a link in the description if you don't know the Boys, you are living on the moon or something. But you should really check it out. It's a crazy. It's like a crazy series with superheroes and supernatural stuff going on. Very violent, very bloody, gory, a lot of sex and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely giving me a binge vibe right now. But yeah, just 3 episodes came out, and I would advise you guys to watch it. That's what I did with my free time. Now that my head is a little bit cleared, and I actually had just room to breathe. And then lastly, let's check out the current form. This video is half an hour long again. I hope you appreciate it. Where's the current form? Oh no, before I forget, yeah, we had this freestyle going on, and I was actually like, I felt so good with my neck and my shoulder, like zero pain in my shoulder. Is it actually my right shoulder that was hurting? Yeah, it was my right. See, this is how good I feel right now, and have been feeling the past almost months, I would say, that I actually forgot which shoulder was like the worst one. But my right shoulder is having an issue with nerve because of my discs. And if you don't know, I talked about it a lot in the other vlogs, so please check out the other vlogs. I got a whole playlist for it. But not to talk about it too much, I am in a much better state with this nerve injury and the pain and all that comes with it. So I wanted to test out where I am really at with the recovery and how much can I press now without having to feel the pain. And this whole year, I did not press more than like 50 kg. Maybe I tried 60 kg, and in only like a close grip fashion. That was more of a triceps movement. and much less emphasis on the shoulder, just to, you know, baby the shoulder and recover and stuff. But on Friday, then, when we did this freestyle session and skipped the leg day, I wanted to know it. So I wanted to know, what can I do now? How far am I progressed with the healing? And I want to show you guys the result. I'm very proud. I worked up all of the session. We started with, so it was wide grips. It was not the widest wide grips, just because I could not really try it, but I would also want to do it. But for me, it was as wide as fuck as I ever touched it, like, this whole year. So, and I want to show you guys what happened. So I worked up to it. On this Friday, we started on 40 kg, then we did 50 kg, 60, 70, 80, 90 kg, and this right now, what you see, is 106 kilograms. Oh, let me close this real quick. Put it back up. So there is no loop, or the right loop rather. So right here you can see me this Friday pushing 106.5 kg, 100 kg just from the weight that I put on, and then the bar itself is 6.5 kilograms. So let's go through the lift real quick. It is a flat bench. It is not incline. I did try incline afterwards. We got up to 60 kilograms of incline, and then I was too tired, and I think I could have done a little bit more on the incline. But my setup, just in general, like, just the bench itself, is not really good, and also my neck situation. I need a better pillow to support my neck for this whole incline stuff. But let's go through the lift here real quick. As you can see, while pushing up, and I had a really sick descent, like, holy, it was so good controlled and everything. And then I pushed out strongly, right? But you can see my right shoulder gives in big time. Do you see this? And I was panicking a little bit, and I was like, what the fuck? But my right shoulder, which is actually my dominant side, my right hand is supposed to be stronger, and it always was in my mind, is giving in because it just felt so much weaker and unconditioned because of this whole ordeal with my neck and stuff. Also, if you don't know, the right deltoid, middle deltoid, is like half the size of my left one, just because it deteriorated from this nerve injury. You can't really see it, but in a in a in the right angle you will see it, and then you will say, yeah, there is definitely something there. So you can see how it was really hard to press it up on the right side. But I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does it count? Like, is it a clean lift? No, it's not a clean lift. Like, it's not a clean press, you know. But I did get it up. I did clean it eventually, and I did rack it all by myself. 106.5 kilograms, and I had zero pain. It was like, it was a little weird feeling. Maybe it was like a phantom pain or something. But dude, I got out of this without pain. And afterwards we did the inclines, and then I did a ton of push-ups and stuff. And I must say, during the whole thing, I did not feel pain. Today I have a little bit of pain. Yesterday also I had a little bit of pain, but it feels like a little bit more than a muscle strain and soreness, but not too crazy. Like, I think it's gonna get better up until the next push day, which is gonna be Wednesday. Actually, I hope it's gonna be, because if not, then I'm a little bit screwed. But my right shoulder came out completely fine. I have zero pain. Everything feels good. And this was the problem child. So, you know, very happy this happened. And this was amazing, dude. So yeah, we're back into the 100 club. And I no doubt that for the bulk, which is coming, I can up the weight up to 100 kilograms, and we can work on reps on the 100 kilograms. I have to say, for my defense as well, I did, like, the warm-up was very intense. I did 60, 70, 80, 90, and a few of these, like 70, 80, 90, I think I did, like, 2 sets before, just to, like, giga warm up, right? And I really just wanted to go for one rep on the hundreds, but I think I did multiple reps on everything else. So yeah, lastly, guys, let's check out the form from this Friday's. So this was basically after the bench press. This is at 93 kilograms now. Not as thick as in the park, but still you can see the glycogen is back in the muscles. My muscles are popping, and we look a little skinnier, that's for sure. But yeah, the leanness is still here. The cuts are still here. The striations are still here. Look at my side chest. Holy shit, my chest looks so insane. But yeah, the belly flap is still there, and I think if I just give it more time, like if we get it at the end of this month, I wouldn't be too surprised. So, but I just made a horrible mistake bulking, becoming a fat ass. If you compare the vlogs and the current forms from the first vlog to this, it's day and night, that's for sure. It like, looks so much more leaner and stuff, and I never want to look as fat as I did before again, dude. The blood pressure issues, the sleep apnea, the out of breath and stuff. Everything is so much better losing weight, guys. It's amazing. I swear to God, just lose weight. It's gonna be a better life. But that is it, I believe. Let me check the notes real quick once again. It looks like I told you guys about everything. Yep. Yeah. So once again, guys, apologies for my bad mood and the real depression kind of state I was in. But what happened to me is just as big of a part to me as I am, as my whole self is to this whole blogging and dieting journey. So you get what you get, guys. It is what it is. I'm not ashamed for my feelings, and I got through it. Not completely yet, I believe, just because a few things are uncertain. But I'm on the right way, and I'm gonna fight, and we're gonna get there, guys. So I got my heart back, and everything is going great. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I believe I said everything once more, but that should be it. And stay tuned for the next vlog. Come by it, stream on Monday. Monday is gonna be pull day. It's gonna be the second week of the third meso of the diet, which is gonna be 2 reps in reserve. And we're gonna start with pull day, best day, and it's gonna be a nice week hopefully. Now that my head is in a much better spot and I have so much more energy. Let's go, dude. So everything is going great. Check out the socials, guys. Help me unlock affiliates so we can start making money with this. Take care of your neck, guys. It's the most important thing. Say hello to your loved ones, guys. Every day can be unlucky. Life can take them away. Say what you have to say. Say what's on your heart. It's very important. This is all what's left, guys. This is it. This is life. So you make use of it, guys. And that's everything, guys. Have the best weekend of your life. I wish you the best. I love you all. And GG. Thank you. Bye.